Okay. Hi, everyone. I think it's recording. Let's see. Yes. Alrighty. We are going to go through the Bitmoji Classroom welcome. So I decided to create my Bitmoji Classroom, which was a lot of fun. And I'm thinking some of you may have already done this as well, but it's a great way to engage students, make learning a little bit of fun. Takes a lot of time, but I thought it was worth it. So welcome to Science and Social Studies Methods. I'm Dr. Laura McLaughlin. There's my contact information. You can contact me at any time. I have weekly virtual office hours by appointment. I have a quote up here: be happy, be bright, be you. I want you to remember that always. I know these are difficult times and stressful, but I want you to know that we are a community and I am here for you, and you can come to me and talk with me, and I will support you always. And I want you to support each other as well. So in my classroom, I'm gonna have my puppies with me since I can work from home. So I have Dottie over here on the blue chair, and then I have Bobby over here in the bed joining us today. Alrighty. So another quote: never stop learning because life never stops teaching. And this is something that I always remember no matter who I'm teaching, whether I'm teaching 3-year-olds or whether I'm teaching adults. We always have something to learn. And the best learning, I think, happens when you're teaching. So as a teacher, I learn from all of you. So I want you to keep that in mind throughout our class, that we are learning from each other. I'm learning from you as much as you are learning from me. So another really important thing is to be kind. Always be kind. I know all of you are, but just another reminder, especially because we never know what people are going through, what they're experiencing. So always have that in the back of your mind, that we are a community. We are here to support each other and be there for each other. So again, here's Dottie taking a little rest on the beanbag, and Bobby is wide awake wanting to play. So here you can click for my hello video.
Hello, I am Dr. McLaughlin, and I'm really looking forward to working with you in our course. We're going to have a lot of fun. I am excited to see all your ideas related to science and social studies, and I'm glad that we're doing this in an online format. I hope everyone's staying safe, being healthy, and just remember that I'm here. I'm available to talk with you, to help you, and to support you as you learn science and social studies and teaching young children. Oh, also, in my Bitmoji class, you will see that I have special guests with me, and one of them is Dottie. Dottie, say hi. Dottie. She doesn't want to say hi. And then we also have Bobby, and Bobby is right here. Bobby always wants to say hi. Okay, bye.
Okay, so I love that we can teach and learn anywhere. So this is something I really want us to focus on. Let's make this a positive. Let's, make the most out of these situations and learn how to be great teachers no matter where we are. School doesn't begin at a certain time and end at a certain time. Well, it does, but the idea of education can be 24/7 for our students. We can partner with families. We can support our students all kinds of ways. And one of the really important things is to build this social connection. So this little video that I just did in the last slide, that's a great way for you, no matter what your position is, to say hello, let people know that you're here, that you're available, and that you want to connect with them. So, and Dottie is always looking to eat. So she wants to know if it's lunchtime. And so we're gonna have a picnic outside while we teach and while we learn. And Bobby is dressed as a hot dog, in case you didn't notice. I brought my favorite flowers out here with us, and we have some drinks, and we have a great picnic basket full of food that we can enjoy. Also, you can see that I really want to stress the collaboration in our course. So use our Google folder. You can either click on the board here, or you can scan with your camera phone. Just put your camera on. I didn't even know I could do this. I just found this out. You don't even have to download a QR reader. Just open up your camera on your phone and put it to this QR code, and voila. So again, lots of different ways to engage our students, and we're going to do this throughout this class as we learn how to teach science and social studies methods. Oh, and then here are the materials that we can use in our course. So right over here, I know you're going to get tired of the Google folder, but you can never not find it. It's everywhere. Click on there and you'll be linked right to our Google folder. Here you go. Let's see. Yes, and I'm still adding things. I'm organizing, you know, trying to make sure that you have access to everything. So communicate with me if you don't. But this is where we're going to be working out of, basically. I mean, we will be using Blackboard, but you know how much I like to share and collaborate, because I think that that's just so important for my students to do. You can learn more in a collaborative setting than you can learn from me, if that makes sense. And I want you to always think that way when you're teaching, because collaboration amongst peers is critical, and amongst instructors and the class and content. So we're going to be doing all of that. Also, this Ready, Set, Science book, it's a free download. I think there's some really interesting information about using research to think about how we teach science to children. So again, it's free, it's a download. If you click there, I've already downloaded into our Google folder, so it'll take you right there. Also, Nurturing Young Innovators is a book that Dr. Budai and I wrote a few years ago. It's full of ideas that you can use right away to implement at home, to implement with your class. So, you know, even telling your class, you know, or sending a note to parents about, or families about how to create a makerspace at home. All of that is in that book. How to create steam bins, how to build community and use technology as you teach. So this book is awesome. Although I did not make it I made it a recommended tool, but I think you might like it. So I think there's an ebook version that might only be about $5. The actual book is like 20-something on Amazon, but I think you might find that it's worthy to purchase. Also, I'm a big fan of Brené Brown, especially in times like this. I sometimes feel a bit stressed out and not knowing where things are going and the unknown. So I think her work is inspirational. She really does focus a lot on teachers. So I love what she has to say to teachers and leaders. So I share her website with you. There's lots of free downloads for you on there as well. Remember that you don't have to be perfect. I never expect you to be perfect. I'm not perfect. We just are going to work together. We're going to support each other, and we're going to be a team, a really effective, collaborative team. So remember, you're imperfect and you're wired for struggle, but you are worthy of love and belonging. You belong in this class, and I'm glad you're in my class. And okay. Here you will link to the PDE SAS standards. We will be using these. So again, you can bookmark these pages, but you can always go back to the presentation and use and find them there as well. And here are our PA early learning standards. And if you click there, you have access to all of them. So depending on the age level of children that you're working on, you might find that these standards are easier to use than others. And then here you will click on there and you can get to the National Curriculum Standards of Social Studies. And so these standards, I believe they're also available for free and downloaded. So they have over here standards. So lots of different things that we need to know about social studies standards. So we'll be talking and using those standards as we move through this course. I think that's all that's clickable. Again, I have my clock over here because, when we're learning online, it doesn't really matter what time. We're not set to a certain schedule. I mean, sometimes we are, we need to have a schedule. It's important, but sometimes, learning can occur at all different times. So that was why I chose to use that. And here we are again. As you can see, I have my slippers on. It's the end of the presentation, but I want to remind you again to be happy, be bright, and be you. And to contact me, there's my email. You can link directly and contact me. Also, virtual office hours are available. Just reach out to me. We'll schedule it at a time that works for both of us. Dottie is saying goodbye, and Bobby, as you can see, he's the more academic one. He is also reminding you to bookmark the Google folder so that you can have access to it at any time. And that is it. Thank you so much for everything. Have a wonderful day.